You can consider this your one-step guide to getting a martial arts instructor to come out and teach at your church. At your church or, your community-oriented event or wherever it is. If you really want a martial arts instructor to come out there and teach, pay them. Yes, that's right, pay them. That means spend actual money and compensate them for their time. Every once in a while, someone will ask me to come out and then when they come to their school or to their youth outreach program or even to their church and teach a martial arts class. Now, I'm not, necessarily opposed to working for free. But if I have something else going on at that time that you want me to come, if it's like a family thing, or even if it's a get together with friends, of course I don't get paid for that. And if between that and coming to teach at your thing or give a seminar or something, and you're not paying me, I'm not going to come. Now, this is not to say that I have not taught for free before or helped people teach it for free. I've done that. I've helped another teacher. I wasn't the main instructor. I was like a brown belt. So I helped him, teach at places for free, and I enjoyed doing that. I was learning too. And once I got my black belt, I helped out at a community group, but they paid me though. And, when I go around and I share the leads, hey, so-and-so is looking for an instructor, how much are they paying? Oh, well, it's a volunteer thing to give back. Oh, okay, all right, I'll get back to you. They never get back to me, and they never call those people. So if you want a martial arts instructor to come out to your church, you need to pay. I'm sorry. I know you feel like everybody should just give back because they love the Lord. But, people want to be compensated for their time. Now, are they a member of your church? If they're a member of your church and you ask them to teach, they might be more apt to do it because they're a member of your church. If they're a member of your church and they have time, I think they'll do it. But like with me right now, my time that I would allocate for teaching martial arts has paying gigs, paying classes, where I'm paid to teach at community centers as of this recording. So, those are jobs, and I have supervisors there who expect me to be there for that time period because they have customers who are paying for the service I provide. So I have to be there because those are jobs. I can get fired from those jobs. And my other time, I need to spend with my family. I need to work my 9 to 5, exercise, practice, and take, training related to my day job. Does that make me special? No. That's pretty much what everybody else has to do. So if you want to get this person's attention away from all that other stuff, you need to pay. Pay them money, like a lot of money. What should you pay them? Well, I don't know. I don't think that $50 an hour is unreasonable. Some people might want to charge you $100 an hour. I think $50 an hour, you probably get the attention of most people. But I would say a good rule of thumb would be whatever you would pay a personal trainer for that time should be the least that you should pay a martial arts instructor to come out and teach at your church. Because it's really like they're doing personal training for you. So whatever you would pay if you were taking a personal trainer, that's the least amount you should pay a martial arts instructor to come out there. Now, see, some of you won't want to pay for somebody unless they're, some kind of big time Olympic player, or they're the martial arts equivalent of, what's that guy's name? That Phelps guy, the swimmer. Now, I don't want to call out any names of martial arts pros that I am acquainted with because I don't want to name drop to get views. But, you feel like unless they're, former Olympian or they're a professional fighter or something like that, or they've been in the real life equivalent of a kumite, whatever that is, you don't think they know anything and they're worth paying for. And you think that, oh, if they're not teaching full time, why should I have to pay them? Oh, they're not a professional. Well, then, you know what? They still know more than you do. Look at it like this. Is the teacher that teaches a second grader down in whatever county, Maryland, USA, are they the absolute best school teacher in the world? No. But they're still paid to teach children, aren't they? Yes. Is the person who was paid to teach you driver's ed the best driver's ed teacher in the world? No. But they're still paid to teach you driver's ed? Yes. Is the person who is paid to come sweep the floors at your church the best floor sweeper in the world? No. But they still get paid to sweep the floors, don't they? Yes. So why does everybody else get to get paid for providing their services, but a martial arts instructor does not? There are a lot of pastors who don't work for free. But yet, you expect a martial arts instructor who is not a member of your church or your community group or your outreach group to come and teach you for absolutely nothing. And it boggles you why you may have trouble finding people to come work for free. Now again, do I think that some of us should be teaching for free in order to give back and keep the martial arts alive? Absolutely. I think some of us should do that. To keep it going, keep it alive. And some of us do that. But if some of us want to get paid for our time, I understand that too. Because look at it like this. If somebody, see, this is what you got to realize. It's not like teaching the martial arts may be that person's only talent. It's like someone told me a couple of weeks ago before this recording. They have an opportunity to get paid $300 for 3 hours of their time, you know, organizing an event versus come to your church or community outreach group, or, you know, you work with at-risk kids or whatever it is that you feel is making the world a better place for free. What do you think they're going to choose? Heck, what would you choose? And another thing you're not realizing, those of you who feel like you must only be trained by Sensei, I do it full time, well, then you definitely should compensate him or her, because they do that full time. And they need to make a living. They're losing money by helping you. The people who don't mind volunteering are people who make enough money as it is. So of course they can volunteer. Or they're very young and they don't have a lot of responsibilities right now. Like, I bet you could get a college kid to do it. You might could get a high school kid to do it. That's skilled enough. But some of you who want these martial arts instructors to come out and teach at your church community group outreach program for free will feel like that person is too young and too experienced for you to listen to. So basically what you want is like that proverb. I believe they say it's an Arabic proverb called fried ice. That means you want something that's impossible. So again, this is a really long video for something I could have just said in 10 seconds, which is, if you want a martial arts instructor to come out to your church or your youth group or whatever it is, your outreach program, the best way to get them to come out there is to pay them with money.